it as fast as you can.
Get the Chaos Emerald.
Steven Universe fan?
Oh. What are Steven Universe fans called? Are they like jemmies or something?
I don't think they have a term.
You sure?
It's time for bed. Put on your jammies.
You're telling me they don't have a term?
No.
Doctor Who's.
What are like
Markiplier's
what are
Army.
like Half-Life fans called?
No
Half-Life
lights.
fans are called-
Incels.
Incels. That's it.
They're called Lammy Does.
Lammy does? What does Lammy do?
Lammy does.
How much would a lammy dude do when
I
a lammy
need to
if a
sit
lammy
better.
dude could do does?
I also need to shit better too.
Shit. Shit.
Is there an issue with your current
Yeah.
with
Why
your,
don't we
with
talk
your
about
current shitting
your bowel
style?
movements?
No, I'm just an amateur.
Let's talk about that.
Just an amateur shitter.
I don't have a lot of experience.
He's an infant. Not a lot of experience. Oh.
Whoa. Okay, that's kind of unique.
Unique
Oh,
up on it?
unique
This
New
game
York.
is good for training engineers.
Actually, they do use this game for engineers who are going to become like neurosurgeons.
For
To
engineers that
Yeah.
are going to become neurosurgeons.
Will become gay.
What are you talking about?
Neurosurgeons are like, I think it's time for the switch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like I've liked my career as a neurosurgeon this far,
We're missing something though.
but I think it's time for me to be gay. Let's play Crash
Fucking
Twins.
and that,
Let's
dear
use
audience,
Crash
is
to
why
decide.
we're playing this.
Practicing our homosexual tendencies.
Because we're all neurosurgeons by trade
Ding, ding.
Neurodisurgency.
who were once
Josh, that was good.
straight.
Thanks.
Okay, what's everyone's favorite Care Bear?
Dopey the Dump.
Mine is when they are all
Dope.
together.
Watch out, there's
Dopey
a
the
green thing.
Dump.
Dopey the
Yeah, you never seen Dopey the Dump? He's the one that opens the book with the face in it.
Okay,
Mine is-
clearly you've never seen the Care Bears movie because a Care Bear does not open up the book with a face in it, all
Mine's
right?
Bubbles.
Dopey the Dump
The
does it.
human
He's the-
child opens up the book with the face in it.
No, that's in the original. I'm talking about the 2023 remake.
There is none.
This is the
Stop lying.
How sure are you?
I am 119% sure.
Okay, that's not really a
As far as the eye
200%er though.
I think you lack discipline.
What?
That's not very nice.
Yeah, well, I think you lack dick.
Huh?
Huh?
Auga?
Huh?
I'm gonna replace the horn in my car with an auga horn.
Like a guy saying Auga or an actual like
Or an actual, like, what?
An actual.
Auga?
Or like an actual guy in there. Like the sound of a guy saying auga, or like you're gonna trap an actual guy inside
Yeah,
your
like you're gonna
car,
put a little dude in there.
and you tie a string to his nuts,
You
and then
saw a little dude in a car?
No, I saw one of the Awuga horns in a store when I was like, I don't know, 16. I was like, I'm gonna put this in my parents' car and not tell them.
And you got in trouble for doing it.
No, I didn't actually do it. I just saw it in the store.
I use my horn so infrequently that I feel like if that actually happened to me, someone replaced it without me knowing, I'd just jump, scare myself, and get in an accident.
I
Also,
only
if
use
you
my
were-
horn when I'm trying to back up.
what does
Just,
that mean?
just leans on the horn.
Yeah.
to let everyone know.
John has a long driveway too, so that's his neighbors must hate him.
Oh, that's what the little green man there is there for the slow.
The Green Man Group?
For your neighbors, that little passive-aggressive green man.
Oh yeah, the
What
slow
passive-
sign.
Is it,
Kermit?
wait, the little green
Little guy
sign?
Yeah,
just
the
slow?
slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one of those in your driveway?
Yeah, my
And
my
his neighbor's
neighbors
driveway.
are mad at me for going more than 1 mile per hour.
Have they spoken to you about it, or they just put up?
Nope,
a
they just put the sign up and said nothing.
Well, you want to know what's even more passive aggressive than that?
Yeah.
I live in a duplex, and my neighbors over the summer mowed
You're
half of the
enjoying?
front lawn.
Into destroying his crow's nest.
That's reasonable. I would do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
They're in the right. You should put a sign next to the slow sign that just says fast, but it's the same character, but a different color.
Okay.
What have you done, bro?
Or maybe do Sonic.
What did
What
bro
have you
do?
done, step bro?
So I think what he does is he does like his little
the porn just becomes real. What have you
he
done?
does his little
You've ruined our family dynamic.
his little things. Whatever.
Whatever.
Oh,
Oh, this dude eating gummy Skittles.
I don't like the yellow ones.
You don't like the yellow ones?
No.
Or you only like them?
I don't.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Anthony.
Just order one without yellow.
He doesn't like the yellow ones.
Guys,
Are you fucking sorry?
this is so sad.
Oh,
Can we get rid of the yellow ones?
I broke the swear
Everyone
jar.
like and share so we can see that Anthony...
John already broke the swear jar. You know, though, something about swearing. Anthony,
just really cool.
Anthony swears like, I feel like in times where he's like angry or frustrated or like, I don't know. There's just something about the way that John swears, though, where John just will just say f in the middle of a
nonchalant.
conversation like 6 times in a row for no reason.
What are you talking
And-
about?
And then I'll go in and edit it, and it's the most frustrating thing because it'll be like, you'll just be like, oh, what the f do you think Phil Vischer does? And I'm like, oh, great. So I have to go in, and I go in and I quack it, and then it takes some time to go in and quack it, and I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna get back to the editing. And like 2 seconds later, you do it again for no reason, and it just keeps happening.
I'm getting too predictable with my cuss bombs.
No, I think you are predictable. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
John is
Yeah.
unpredictable?
John's unpredictable, yeah, and he just drops it in like this just everyday normal. Anthony like tends to drop it when he gets angry or is like trying to make a point about something. But John just likes to swear. You know, my mom always
not
used to
gonna.
tell me that people who swear would swear.
I told you I wasn't gonna.
I'm not gonna make that jump. Go on.
My mom would always tell me that people who swear do so because they have a small vocabulary.
I do. Mine's very limited.
That never really made sense to me. 'Cause she'd be like, because she had recently learned the word penultimate. I remember one time when she was telling me about this.
And
She's
then
like, you know, people who swear, they don't know words like penultimate. And, I'm like thinking in my head, like, what are you supposed to? How are you supposed to use the word penultimate in place of a swear?
True.
Penultimate you.
motherfucker.
That mother penultimate.
If only I knew.
We're gonna do this, guys.
Who's we?
We?
I'm planning
you,
on
me, and
failing.
Irene. You ever seen that film?
Me, myself, and
Have you seen
Irene.
that picture?
It's
Do you mean you,
myself,
me, and
Irene.
Dupree, or me, myself, and Irene?
It's the crossover.
You're fibbing, all of you.
It's the crossover.
And I'm tired
Only
of it.
John was fibbing.
He made up a movie title that didn't exist.
Yeah, like Dumb and Dumber.
True.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. True.
Oh, what about Dumb and Dumber and Stupid?
Dumb and Stupid.
Dumb, Dumber, and
Gotta stay
Stupid.
close.
That
Closer.
sounds like a really cool trio. If you can make your own, like, trio, I'm talking, like, completely optimized. What trio would you make of
Well,
people?
like in what regard?
Of any people?
Einstein?
Of any three people?
Of any people.
Of
Paul
any people
Rudd.
ever?
Mm-hmm.
I would do.
And Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
I would do Hall and Oates and Garfunkel.
Very nice.
Because
What about
screw
you,
you,
John?
Simon.
Me?
Yeah.
Probably
Your
like
perfect trio of people.
Dane Cook.
Uh-huh.
Like Bjork
Okay.
and
Insane Cook.
former President Barack Obama.
I would have
What do you mean
to...
former? Obama's still president.
Oh,
Wait,
he's
what?
right.
Obama is. Hold on, I gotta look this
No,
up.
he said formal president.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
like
guys
he's a-
scared
he
me for a
dresses
second
nice.
there. I was afraid the president was gonna be white,
What?
and if that was the case, man,
I'm gonna be cross.
I
I'm
would
gonna be mighty
Crisscross
cross.
applesauce. Right in the Oval Office.
like Woody Harrelson.
I think my perfect trio would have to be Elon Musk,
Yep.
the Starfield pronouns
Oh.
guy.
I'm not familiar, but okay.
Starfield pronouns.
You don't remember the guy who was like fucking pronouns, and he's like this
Oh,
big fat
yeah.
bald idiot.
Yep.
That would be my second choice, and then the third choice would be the man in the yellow hat from Curious George.
Is this like a... What kind of trio is this?
And what would they do?
They would be
what-
unstoppable.
They're just like sexual.
They don't do much, but they're unstoppable. If they do try, you can't stop them.
What is that?
Why is he jacking
It's
off?
Johnny Cash.
He's
for
going
everyone-
knuckles up at the factory.
Factory.
Imagine that you're a factory worker. You come
Cheesecake
home.
Factory.
Have
worker.
you?
You're a factory worker
One
in
of the-
1950s Italy.
One of the worst videos I've seen on the internet is this guy working at like the Frosted Flakes factory. I'm not making this up.
Okay.
And he just whips his ding dong out and he starts pissing all over the fucking. Sorry. Damn it. Starts pissing all over the Frosted Flakes. I don't think
That's
that's
not
a
that
smart
bad.
one to go for.
Dude, that's not real.
And yeah,
That's
he's just,
probably why I prefer them.
why you prefer Frosted Flakes? Because they got a little
The
PP
lemon
on them?
scented.
Yeah.
This is stellar content.
Careful is the mouse.
I'm a little
Old
mouse.
Chinese proverb.
I'm a little teapot, I'm a little mouse.
Here is my asshole. Here is my blouse.
Nice.
That's a good one, John.
Thanks. I was thinking about it this morning on my way to work.
We didn't work today.
While I was on my way to work at the factory.
Going knuckles up.
The
Pissing all over my Kellogg's Frosted
YouTube
Flakes.
content factory.
A long day of going knuckles up at the factory.
He skipped to the loo, my darling.
Oh, my darling Clementine. You know what that song's about? Clementine's a big, fat lady, and she falls down the river and drowns, and he goes down to get her, but she's too fat.
I
Can't
think
get
a
her out.
clementine is
Did
an
you watch a video
orange.
essay about that?
No, I just read the lyrics.
I think a clementine is an orange.
No, I'm just-
idiots. I
I
just
just-
paid attention.
I've been to the
You could be as smart as me, too.
I've been to the
if you only
supermarket.
listened to
And
the lyrics.
clementines are orange, like little oranges.
You found that out
Say
recently?
that again?
Yeah, I saw that on the news.
You saw what?
That clementines are little oranges. I saw it at the grocery store on the news.
Wait, which one?
Actually,
At the
they're,
grocery store.
they're little clementines.
No, I was like
so,
watching
I
the
mean,
news, and a guy went to a grocery store, and he's like, "Clementines are little oranges." Everybody knows that, and I guess he was right.
Except for John.
No, I mean I knew it now.
I felt so
I
stupid.
knew it now.
Serenity now.
Anthony, let me know if you want to get rid of some of those yellows.
Give me a yellow, please.
Oh.
Stop.
Ass smear?
I'm gonna
Ass
eat two
smear?
yellows.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
I want a yellow. It's all yellow. Oh, I
No.
can just take whatever which one
I
I,
hope
want.
it's okay if John has some.
Oops, all yellow. That's what I say when I see my urine.
Oops, all. It's so Jover.
Did John send that picture of Joe Biden in front of the Skyrim puzzle? He's like, all right, smart guy, if you're so smart, why don't you do
It's the
it?
golden claw puzzle. No, it's not. It's the one before the golden claw, where it's like the statues and like the rotating
Oh
thing.
yeah, there's like different animals on them.
Yeah.
No, but
Are you
that's
okay,
funny.
babe? You barely touched your Skyrim meal.
You seen that dark Brandon mug that Joe Biden sells?
I barely touched my Mary Lou's.
You barely touched it.
You really wanted me to notice.
Lightly
There's
touched-
something wrong, Josh.
touched
Ask
Mary
me what's
Lou's.
wrong. Anthony, you've barely touched your Mary Who's.
I'm sorry.
You barely touched
Mary
your Cindy Lou Who's.
I was gonna say that.
Oh, I beat you. I beat you to it.
Beat you to the Grinch joke.
We gotta end the episode. Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Thanks for coming to my blog.
Are those groom pajamas?
Yeah.
That's freaking cool.
Are they what?
Groom pajamas.
Stop. What is it? You're dying. You're dying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Made you look.
You,
Oh,
you
now
did.
you're in the baby book.
Anthony loves the baby book.
I've tried so hard
Don't
to get
get
in
me
there
started.
and got so far.
And I farted.
And in the end,
I'm a widow baby.
I'm a widow baby.
I'm.
You know, honestly, I'd probably kill myself too if I was named Chester.
Last name Bennington.
Guys,
You're gonna pour one out for him, right?
we should not joke about a man's suicide.
You're right.
Ryan
joke about
Dunn
his-
is dead.
Ryan,
Cobain!
hey, Ryan Dunn did not kill himself. He went out like a coward.
Yeah, but he's dead.
You went out like a coward?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah, that's
suicide
what
was
people
the
who kill
coward's way
themselves
out.
do.
Isn't
No.
suicide the coward's way out? Isn't that
No,
what they say?
getting
Yeah,
in a
hold
car
out
accident's
for
the coward's way out.
What is?
Getting into a car accident?
Getting super fricked up
Only-
like he did, and then getting behind the wheel, which is really cool, but I mean... it's a cowardly thing to do.
It's cowardly to get behind
really,
a vehicle.
Really cool, but
It's cowardly to get behind a vehicle?
Yeah, like drive behind one. You should always be in the lead.
What if you're on the highway? and
Second
there's-
place is the first loser, dude.
Kill that
Okay,
rat. Kill
if
that
you're
rat.
driving
Kill that rat.
and you just passed the person in second place, what place are you in?
Wrong answers only.
I don't understand that.
This
I
is
see
gonna
that on
trigger
the
some
internet all the
people.
time when
You know
people say wrong answers only. I don't get it. What
I've
is
had
It's just to make people say like creative things.
that exact question has been on a job interview sheet before.
What?
wrong answers only?
No, not wrong answers only. The it's like second place thing.
Oh, really?
It was like a bunch of like common sense stuff
What job were you interviewing for?
for Glenn.
Glengarry Glen Ross?
I guess they get a lot of silly boys because they had to write that silly test.
I was talking to somebody that hires for like software engineering, and she was saying that like there are like, don't worry if your first resume is bad, because like as long as you're not completely incompetent, it's not the worst one out there. And she's saying that like some examples are like some people have like their father's name on there, like who their dad is, and like it's just like a guy. And another person during an interview.
Their dad's
What was
a
the
guy?
point- was the
I don't
point of-
understand. I feel like we brushed past
As-
that.
as-
No,
I
like,
can't keep up.
Stay on the dad
I
thing.
can't
No,
keep
like
up.
like he's
Dad's
just like
just a guy.
He's like nobody special. Like if he was like,
Why
oh
would they
my father works at this company. Like that's like one thing. Or my
It's not very
father.
nice. I'm sure he's special.
No.
He's special
I
to
guess
me.
he's just a guy.
Yeah, he's just like a guy, and also they.
You made a guy? What, so I should have made a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. You just shouldn't have made a
Keep
guy.
up with the status quo.
I don't get the point.
Remember that
What-
Family Guy reference?
The force is female.
Why did they want their father on the resume?
That's a, like
Because
that's
he's just a guy?
no, like that's like an example of like a weird like bad resume like thing that people do.
I don't
that some
even
people
understand
do.
the logic,
I'm
though.
not
What were they
really
thinking?
understanding why that would have even happened.
Exactly. That's like it. She's basically saying that like there are really bad resumes out there, and like it's a very weird instance. So as long as you don't
And
do
some
like
of them just have the name of a guy on it.
yeah,
And this guy is
Completely
a dad.
unrelated guy. Hey, this is my resume. My name's Anthony. Steven.
you're hired.
Steven, period. Skills?
I got some.
Skills, yes.
We'll talk.
I have them.
We'll
they
talk
pay the
more.
bills.
Skills negotiable.
Cool. Another person in an interview was asked what happens if you put a URL into the search bar and press enter. And the person says, it does the job. And then did not elaborate any
That's
further.
technically true.
Yeah, but like, he was like,
How are
oh,
we
can
gonna
you
not
elaborate
hire
on that? And she was like, it does the job.
I would hire them based on that answer.
No, you wouldn't.
They're thinking out of the box. It does the job.
They're
they're
call
not
you a bad
thinking-
hire.
They're in the box. It's just way too simple.
What's wrong with simple?
They just,
They're way too far deep inside the box at that point.
Oh, we're deep in this.
Oh, we're deep in this.
it'd be like if you asked what happens when
You
you,
can
put
make
this
it-
in the search bar, they say something. It's not incorrect, but it doesn't really prove your
Intelligente.
affinity.
All right, all our Spanish viewers, what did I say?
He said bacon and eggs.
bacon cheddar burger from Burger King.
Only at Wendy's.
Don't do it, Anthony.
Don't bother.
Don't do it,
Please.
Anthony.
Please.
Anthony, do it.
I'm a little dog. Just a little pup. Just a little pup.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
I'm just no
I thought you'd get the most out of that.
Thank you. I think I did, honestly.
Yeah, you're like a puppy person.
John, can you do a Robert De Niro impression?
No,
You're doing a
honestly,
great job.
honestly, I
He
can't.
barely says anything.
I can't think of
I-
anything. I can't think of how he sounds right now.
I can do a Robert De Niro
Do the
impression,
you're laughing.
but it's only...
That's not Robert De Niro. That's Joe Pesci. Oh, no,
You're
never
talking
mind.
about Ray Liotta,
I see
aren't
what you
you?
mean. I see what you mean.
What do you mean? I see what you mean. You were wrong about that.
Yeah, aren't you talking about Ray Liotta?
And your laughing thing is
Oh no,
No,
I meant
oh,
the
oh,
Joker.
oh,
I was talking about the Joker.
From the I thought you were talking about...
Is that what you were thinking about, John?
I thought you were talking about the like how am I funny? Like
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
no, I
yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking
Oh,
of
I was
you're
also
laughing.
thinking of Goodfellas, but Ray Liotta laughing because he has a famous laugh.
Ray Liotta is like he's like. I can't embarrass myself here, guys.
Do it. We'll cut it out. We'll cut it out.
We'll cut it out.
cut it up into
You're just gonna
pieces.
amplify the audio.
we'll cut it up into pieces, splice it throughout
It'll
the
just
whole
be
movie.
like, I'll put the text on the screen, it'll say, listen to this shitty impression.
Run quickly.
And then we dox you with your face.
We dox you with your box.
Oh, don't
You
do
did
that.
it. You did it.
Right in the docs box. Oh man, he kicked me right in the docs box.
What's your favorite DOS box game?
Probably
Insanity.
Chex Quest.
Hammurabi.
It's
Chex
definitely,
Quest.
for my money, it's definitely got to be
Wario Land 4 for the NES.
Dying of Dysentery. What's that game?
Oregon Trail. Dying of Dysentery, the game.
You ever see the movie based on the Oregon Trail?
Deliverance?
No. What? No, bro.
I played the
I
game.
don't know. I've
in
never
the
seen
world?
Deliverance.
You haven't seen Deliverance?
No.
Oh.
I just assumed it was about the Oregon Trail, so I didn't watch it.
You know what? It is about the Oregon Trail. You should watch it.
Oh, okay. I'll do that tonight.
Bro.
No, I was... One time my parents for school, they were like, oh, we're going to play Oregon Trail. And then when they went to go get it, it was like they had a... this was in like 2014. So they were like, oh,
Get out of the way, fire!
Watch out for the fire spider.
we
bros.
can't run it on this computer because the computer's too new. So instead, we're going to watch this movie, which is about the Oregon Trail. And
Family
That's
said the
way more
computer
boring.
was too new and it couldn't play Oregon Trail.
something like that. Like my parents are somewhat illiterate technologically sometimes.
Well, some DOS games you probably would have trouble, having like a backwards compatibility.
So anyways, they find this movie. You may have heard of it. It's called Meek's Cutoff. And
Never heard of that in
Meek's
my
Cutoff?
life.
Meek's Cutoff.
Oh, Meek.
Meek.
Like they shall inherit the earth.
Yes, exactly. Meek's Cutoff. And this movie is the single most boring movie I have ever seen in my entire life. I don't even understand. You guys ever seen the movie Tusk?
No.
Is it a walrus horror movie?
Yes,
Is he like a
actually.
chef walrus that chases you?
No, it's not a chef walrus that chases you, but it is a walrus horror movie.
I don't
Oh, it
understand.
is.
I don't
Yeah.
understand why you're bringing it up then.
Yeah, completely not relevant.
A lot of people don't like it. I thought it was okay for what it is. It's
Yeah.
kind of a parody of what's the movie about the people getting their lips sewn to butts?
People getting their what?
Centipede?
Their lips sewn to Human
Oh,
Centipede.
yeah.
Wow, Shane,
I'm
that was
so
great.
focused right now.
It's like
Well, Shane just said something. Did we not just hear it? I guess
Sorry,
just
Shane,
made that-
second.
I can't wait until our dedicated fans actually make a wiki for us, and there's an entry for Shane on there, and he's listed as like a mythological creature.
he's not going to get that
And-
much credit.
No one knows if he exists or not because we always talk about him, but he's never actually appeared on an episode.
In the wiki, this is Shane. What he looks like.
We'll throw up
The
a
image
picture of
on
what he
screen
looks
right
like.
now is what Shane looks
Yeah,
like.
he leads us into agony and pain. And shame.
He doesn't do that.
He does right now.
Why?
We're taking out our anger on Shane.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
I'm not.
I will not be doing that.
I'm not.
What's 10 plus 10? 20. Boppo, babe.
Guys, I gotta
The
say,
ones-
I'm sorry to the viewers at home who can't, but this smells so good down here. Because of the food cooking upstairs.
What was that food? Josh?
Boiled
A boiled egg, a single boiled egg.
boiled egg.
It smells so
You guys
delicious.
smell food right
It's a single boiled egg, but it's in a huge pot.
You really can't smell that,
now? No,
Josh?
I got it now.
Oh.
I don't know what they're making.
It's like a 5-gallon pot with a single egg in
I
it
do
that they're
not-
boiling.
I don't know what the Rock is cooking.
That's your father's name?
My father's name is
He's a rock.
Rock.
It's Rock Lesnar.
Oh,
His
come
father's
on.
name is Rock Lesnar.
Oh, come on. Years ago, they tried that. Years
tried
ago,
it.
they tried it.
They're trying to put me in
I can't.
this live, isn't it?
That is definitely my favorite freestyle. What's your favorite Coke freestyle, though?
Coke freestyle?
Mm-hmm.
What's a Coke freestyle?
They have it at Wendy's.
Wendy's nuts.
Well, if there's only one place I can get it, then that's my favorite.
What's your favorite Coke creations?
Dr-
Space
Dream.
Coke was pretty good.
No, there's actually a flavor called Coke Creations.
Oh,
I
okay.
think the
So-
Dream was one of them.
So was that a loaded question? If there's only one,
There's only one. There was a loaded question. I apologize for how loaded it was. like a diaper.
the smoking
The
gun.
Dream
of Coke
Cloud, the
questions.
Dreams,
Whoa,
the Dream
Steven
Sky.
Universe fan.
Guys, this is it.
He's
This
a
is
real
the one
Jemmy
where we die.
now.
We got a Jemmy right here.
He's in his Jemmies.
It's just sloppy.
It's just sloppy.
I
Okay, who could go for some sloppy right
want
now?
a schluppy. Raise your.
Raise your hand if you want some sloppy.
Sloppy Joes.
Josh is raising his hand.
I'm raising my hand for some sloppy Joes.
Did you know that in the American version of Crash Bandicoot, so in the Japanese version of Crash Bandicoot, there's Crash is designed differently, and in the American version, he's referred to as Fake Crash.
Crash Bandicoot.
So like in some of the Crash Bandicoot games, you can put in cheat codes to play as the Japanese version of Crash Bandicoot, and his character's name is Fake Crash.
I did not know that.
Interesting. Does he act different? Is it just like the
No,
same
it's
thing?
just a different design for his
No,
character.
it does look different.
Yeah.